Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. On the Solana chart, price is still consolidating in this descending wedge pattern. I think we're getting close to the end of this correction. I assume we're getting close to the key Fibonacci support levels here. In this case, $23 is the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement. Where we're counting an A wave of a third wave to the upside. Then we measure the Fibs. We get here these Fibonacci levels. The last one that is really reliable is the $23 level in this case, the 78.6 retracement. As long as that level is holding, a C wave rally can start. If a C wave rally started from here, then the target for the C wave of a third wave, and if anybody's wondering why does a third wave have an ABC structure, I get that question all the time. It is just related to the whole wave count that we've got here, that this 5-wave move up in yellow is a diagonal structure, at least at best. Okay, it could also be a corrective structure and then we will see much lower lows. But as long as that structural support, as long as the 2230 level is holding, I don't have any reason. I think I moved that accidentally. We'll take a look at that in a minute. No, as long as that level is holding, we can generally focus here on higher and do not need to be too concerned about other scenarios. But below that level, an alternative trend is playing out. Okay, so we've got structural support at 2230 and Fibonacci support at $23, and I can only measure it from the latest low. So if the C wave starts from here, we talk about roughly just below $36 as the target. The 1-to-1 ratio 100% extension target is a very common target for such a C wave. And we could be in the last stages here again of this correction. I mean, I cannot rule out that this wave 4 is still ongoing in some kind of a more complex structure. Could also be in with yesterday's high, would be a very weak wave 4. But anyway, what we need to see to really confirm that the price is finally ready to break out is either a 5-wave move up with a 3-wave pullback, or a more direct breakout of the wedge pattern, which is sustainable, a sustained break. At the moment, we are just in the wedge still. Yes, the move down looks corrective, which is actually a good thing. The fact that the move down is corrective just rather indicates that the move down could be an impulse, which could be the C wave. Sorry, the move up could be, the move up could become an impulse. If the move down is choppy, that's typically what we want to see. If the move down takes a long time, that's exactly what we want to see, We want to see that choppy price action because that gives more confidence that the next move to the upside is holding. And that the next move to the upside is actually going to play out, really. So if we zoom out a bit, I want to go to the 4-hour chart, then we just see the price action of the June lows. So let me just make that a little bit clearer here. Here we can see that this is the June low here around, what was it, around $8, Price did move up in an impulse. I still think that as an impulse, as a wave 1. I've labeled it as a wave 1. The move down is a WXY structure in a wave 2, and we give it a chance to really rally in a third wave. What you need to understand, though, is that this move up can really only be a diagonal, in my opinion, And therefore, this move itself, this yellow wave count here highlighted 5-wave move, If it gives us 5 waves, that would be important. That cannot be the third wave because a third wave cannot be a diagonal in itself. So it would have to be the first wave of a third wave. But I would say with a wave count like that in yellow, which is not really trustworthy because it is so choppy and there are a few other reasons that are discussed in previous videos, we just need to take it level by level, I think, First of all, you need to know I'm tentatively bullish as long as we're holding 2230. Now, below that level, we probably will see this orange support area again. So if we break and sustain below 2230, I would assume that this wave 2 never finished here, that we have to reset it a little bit lower, and that all we did was an extended ABC correction. So then basically of this January high, a larger A wave in 3 waves, an overshooting B wave, which reached the maximum an overshooting B wave should really do, and then a C wave to the downside, and we have a chance to hold support at $12 or $10 again before we then take off in a third wave. Please be aware this is still possible due to the, let's say, unnatural or Very strange structure of this move to the upside. Of course, it was distorted by the XRP news, but it can be an overshooting B wave. See, a lot of people say, okay, if you have a fundamental event on news, TA is out of the window. That's of course not the case. We knew this was a breakout point and it did rally. And if you have a news event or something like that, then it is not the news that caused the rally. It's always sentiment. The news did cause a sentiment shift, and sometimes you have more concentrated activity that can stir and change sentiment. However, prices always adhere to Fib levels. Yeah, what is a typical retracement level for an overshooting B wave in crypto? You know that, we talk about that many times. It's the 1.38 Fib retracement. Now, if I show you the retracements, you see that even in an event of news or something, the prices still often react to the Fib levels. Here, 32.60, and price moved up to around about 32.20 in such a volatile move that is very, very close. That's why I consider the overshooting B wave scenario as well. But either way, short term, I am bullish and I give it a chance to rally higher as long as we're holding 22.30 structural support, which was previous resistance. Just be aware this is not a count I'm super confident in, because it is a diagonal at best. We have to expect many changes to the wave count. So if I have to make a change, don't be surprised. It happens very often in diagonal structures. But nevertheless, support is clear and the target to the upside is also clear, and the fallback scenario support is also clear. Okay, that's my update about Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.